Ford, and I'm the Director of Program for Girl Scouts Heart of the Hudson. I'm excited to have an opportunity to talk to you about everything that is encompassed in the program department here at GSHH. But before we do that, why don't you tell us a little bit about you? So we're really interested in all the wonderful experience we have in volunteers. So you should now see that there's a question we're asking you about the length of time that you volunteered for us. All of our volunteers are super volunteers, but we want to know if you're a super volunteer of a year or less, a super volunteer of 1 to 3 years, or a super volunteer of 3 years or more. So please take an opportunity to click which best describes you, and then we'll get started on the program pieces. In the program department, we like to talk about being some of the best kept secrets around town because there's so much that we offer. So the first thing we wanted to talk to you about is the value of programs and giving you our program warranty. Our programs are designed and led by people you know and trust. We have program managers that many of you have interacted with before, that you've seen, that you know through our time here at Girl Scouts Heart of the Hudson. Our planning for you makes planning stress-free, and our planning allows parents and troop leaders to spend more time on other things because we at Girl Scouts Heart of the Hudson have been able to actually provide a wealth of programming to girls and adults. We're also guaranteed to meet all the safety guidelines and requirements. You know, safety is first in Girl Scouting. Another important piece is 95% of our programs are held on our council properties. And the benefit of that is our properties are safe, they're easy to find, and our staff are usually on site. Before we go any further, I want to remind you, if you have any questions the entire time through the presentation, please feel free to type those in. Additional values of programs at Girl Scouts Heart of the Hudson and what you get with a program warranty, which we love our warranties, and you don't even have to send anything in for this warranty. You get it guaranteed. We have reasonable pricing with our programs. There's absolutely something for everyone. Girls can register as part of a troop, or girls can register as individuals for something that interests them. That type of flexibility is what really moves us forward in terms of what we offer girls. If your whole troop is not into camping out, but a girl individually is, she can participate in our camporee. If most of a troop is interested in craft activities or interested in science, those girls can register while other girls don't have to. That flexibility is really key for girls and the adults in their lives. We also offer key partnerships. So if Girl Scouts Heart of the Hudson staff can't provide it, we will find someone who can. Our programming, particularly our partnerships, also support local vendors. For example, we've recently done a partnership with a local martial arts group who they were totally committed to Girl Scouts and wanted to partner with us, so they came to us, but they're local in our community. So it was a great relationship for them to provide programming, but we supported their business as well. Programs at Girl Scouts Heart of the Hudson allows girls from 7 counties to meet other young women who are interested in the same things that they are. Additionally, programs are developed based on girls' interests, surveys, and interviews. When we ask, girls answer. So we continue to offer girls an opportunity as well as adults to let us know what kind of programs they're interested in. We wanted to take an opportunity to also share with you who we are in the program department. There are 5 program managers, and we're serving 7 counties. We create and deliver programs throughout the membership year. So for our program managers, programming goes from October 1 to September 30th. And we love the fact that we can offer that flexibility even when possibly a Girl Scout troop is not participating through the summer. We still have programs going on during that time. In the program department, we aim to serve our 30,000 plus girls in both fun and leadership activities through programming. So while there are great opportunities to lead and there's great opportunities to learn, they're absolutely having a fun time when they're spending time in programming with us. We wanted to talk to you also a little bit about our program portfolio. We think these are some things that maybe everyone still doesn't know about what we offer through program here at Girl Scouts Heart of the Hudson. So we have leadership journey activities. We have STEM-focused activities, and for people who don't know what STEM is, it's science, technology, engineering, and math. And interestingly enough, what the statistic says is by 2025, over 85% of all jobs are going to be somehow related to the STEM field. So it's awesome to give girls an opportunity in Girl Scouting to dibble and dab and taste what's available in the STEM field, but they can do it while in Girl Scouting. We offer a plethora of outdoor experiences, from wilderness camping to camping in a cabin, to enjoying what's going on in the environment, to thinking ahead about ways in which we're going to use our resources wisely. Summer camp is part of our program portfolio, and we'll talk a little more about that later. We also offer large-scale events. Many of you know our Girl Fest events, which are extremely popular and sell out every year. Many of you may know about our Jam and Jammy events that just took place and again were sold out. We also offer girls travel opportunities. For many young women, being a part of Girl Scouting is the one way they're going to get the opportunity to travel, but yet be with an organization and a group of people that their parents trust and feel safe with. We also offer many entrepreneur, financial literacy, and business skill opportunities. These are things that girls are actually learning while they're in Girl Scouts, but they're having a blast in the process. We really do try to stay on the cutting edge of programming and make sure that we meet the needs of today's girls. One of the great valuable tools that we have in Girl Scouts Heart of the Hudson is a plethora of partnerships. We are connected to just a few that are on this page, and we have lots of girls who have participated in all of them. We have our PepsiCo partnership, which is actually career-based. It's been popular for years. We've been able to do wonderful things. Last year, we were able to add an older girl component of it, where we had 12 girls go into PepsiCo earlier in the day of the event, and they actually shadowed some of the staff at PepsiCo. And we're going to do that again this year, not only because the girls enjoyed it, but actually the PepsiCo staff were dying for us to come back in and do that again with older girls. This year, and this Thursday, we're going to launch a new opportunity with Avon, which is our STEM patch program that we've done with them. And we've done it for each age level. Girls are going to get an opportunity to really taste what part does science, technology, engineering, and math play in beauty. So they're going to get an opportunity to actually hear from some of the researchers, from some of the chemists, and they're going to get a chance this Thursday, the older girls will, to actually spend time with a panel and be at the research facility, which is a huge deal because we found out that research facility is only allowed to add one outside group to come in every year, and they picked us to be their one group this year to come on site to that facility because they thought the opportunity to work with Girl Scouts was so important and so powerful. We've also started a partnership with the Legoland Discovery Center in Westchester. Last year we had an event for just girls, just girls in Girl Scouting, and it was a wonderful event, and we had everybody attend that registered, which was wonderful. It's really a great facility. There's a lot of fun to it, but again, a lot of learning. And we just confirmed that we will be doing on May 15th, we will be doing the Girl Scouts Heart of the Hudson Family Lego Day event. And so you'll see more about that. So keep looking at currents, keep looking at headlines and happenings, and we'll tell you more about that. We also have a partnership with College Planning 101. This is a young woman who has her own business. She does not have a girl in her life. She has only a son. But she wanted to come and spend her time with Girl Scouts because her business works on growing people into that next stage of college planning. And she came to us and wanted to donate her time on providing College Planning 101 sessions. The Rockland Boulders, for those of you who know, this is a really popular overnight now that we've been doing for the last 2 years with the Rockland Boulders in the summer. Girls actually get to spend the night on the field, but they also get a clinic after the Rockland Boulders game. The Rockland Boulders are a local baseball team, for those of you that don't know. We have a great relationship with them. It's a lot of fun. It's camping out under the stars, camping out on the field. They get a clinic, they get to meet players, and they also get to see their names up in lights because the troops do a parade and their names go up on the screen. We also have multiple partnerships with colleges and universities throughout our counties. We are very fortunate in this council to be rich with colleges and universities, and so we consistently try to partner with them to bring more programming to girls of all age levels. We continue to partner with other youth-serving organizations to provide their young people with Girl Scouting, as well as provide our Girl Scouts with programming that those other youth-serving organizations provide. And lastly, we have a lot of professional businesses and career entrepreneurs that partner with Girl Scouting. You can't beat that opportunity for really having so many options for girls in Girl Scouting. For those of you who haven't heard, we have our what's called council-owned patch programs. GSUSA over the last couple of years have revamped that opportunity for councils so that we could create patches and badges that really support additional Girl Scout Heart of the Hudson adventures and skills. So we have currently 20 patches to choose from, and they're in multiple fields: adventure, low ropes, high ropes, rock climbing, archery, camping, the Eastern Bluebird Project, food science, which is one of my favorites. You wouldn't believe all the science that goes in. Girls are doing all kinds of activities with food, and they're learning science at the same time. We have a horse lovers patch. We've been working with a new horse ranch that's going to have a great opportunity for us. We have robots and engines and machines. We've got swim patches and the Sybil Luddington patch. Please make sure that you're checking our website. It's all up on our website. These are all resources that are accessible for girls, for troops, and for adults. Beyond the sale, cookies and fall product sale, I think we feel like there are a lot of people who don't recognize that we go beyond the sale. There is programming, skill building that's built in to both the fall product sale and into cookies. There are 5 skills that girls learn whenever they're involved in the fall product sale or the cookie sale. Goal setting is key. Girls get an opportunity to say, you know what, that's somewhere where I want to go. I want to reach this number this year. And trust me, they do. We have girls as young as daisies who actually have goals set and they've reached that goal. For those of you who don't know, we've had a group in Rockland called the Cookie Army. The Cookie Army, when they were daisies, they set a goal for Operation Cookie Drop, which is our council's gift of caring opportunity. And they set their goal on a certain amount of boxes they wanted to sell. And they did. And the next year, they set that goal pretty high as first-year brownies at 1,000. Well, they met that goal and then some. Goal setting is key at any age. Decision making. Girls really deciding who are going to be the people I'm going to go to. How am I going to best maximize my skills and have a successful fall product sale or a successful cookie sale? Money management, which is always critical. We want girls to learn as early as possible that you can manage your money, and just managing simple things can grow you into a top entrepreneur. Of course, being part of our fall product sale and our cookie sale allows our girls to develop people skills and business ethics. You know, how do you talk to someone? How do you share what your goals are? How do you share what your product is with your customer? And of course, leadership opportunities. You really, really can't beat that when you're talking about teaching young women things that are going to really serve them for the rest of their life. When it comes to the fall product sale, each year leaders get a fold-out poster-sized sheet with several activities about financial literacy and the year's theme. I'm sure many people didn't know this. This is an opportunity for the troop leader to actually let the fall product sale materials do the planning for their meeting. They can sit back, open that fold-out, utilize those activities, and that really takes care of several of the meetings. The cookie program has some of the same programmatic features. There are simple ways that they can earn badges, and it's an amazing opportunity for the leader to guide the girls, but to already have all of that program resource available to them. So that leader, that adult, can sit back and relax while all of those resources are available to them. Something else that we've done this year is if you go to www.girlscouts.org program Girl Scout Cookies, you will find the poster that talks about cookie pins and badges. And many of our troops will work towards their cookie activity pin. These are all things that are programmatic that are available. Another great resource for program ideas and for keeping the troop going and keeping girls engaged during the troop meeting is going to littlebrowniebakers.com. There are a wealth of ideas for troop meetings, for crafts, and activities that support the cookie program. On this page, you're going to see some of the pins and badges that are available, that are there for every age level to earn. And it's right at your fingertips. Again, you can get in and see all of those different things that girls can earn. And again, it's not just that the entire troop has to do it. Girls can do it individually. Girls can do it with their parent, or girls can do it with their troop. That was a lot of information to begin, so I want to stop briefly and ask, are there any questions? I know that was a lot. I'm sure that some of it, many of you knew, and some of it you didn't. So I'm going to stop right here. If you have questions, please feel free to type them in. So again, we're asking you to type in your questions, not raise your hand. Just type in your question into the box, and we'll wait. We know that it takes some of us, like I'm a very slow typer, so it takes some time. So please type your question into the box. Thank you. One of our questions is, are there specific guidelines for the council-owned patches and badges? Absolutely, and you will find all of those requirements up on our website. We also wanted to share that it really is easy for a troop leader or an adult that's serving girls to actually take control of programs and step in. And there are a lot of things you can do on your own that we provide you that resource to be able to do that. There are programs in a box. One of our really popular programs is letterboxing. Letterboxing is a great way to get out of doors. It's a great way to teach girls how to search for things. It's a lot of fun, and we offer you that opportunity. What you do is let us know that you're interested in doing letterboxing at one of our camps, and we provide you with the instructions. You'll actually get a kit to do that, and when you get to the camp, when you find what you're looking for in there, you'll have all of the resources that you need. Additionally, if a troop or a group is interested in archery, they can also call us and sign up for that, and we're getting prepared for that in the spring, so keep your eyes and your ears open, because we're fortunate to have a couple of archery specialists who are going to be providing their schedule to us, and then you'll be able to see when that matches your schedule, and then you can call in or email in and get yourself a time to do archery. Additionally, as I said earlier, fall product sales and the cookie program. You can look into all of those resources and pull out different activities that may be of interest to you and your girls. Your girls may be focused on something completely different this year when it comes to wanting to goal set. There are multiple activities that help girls to understand goal setting, just like there are multiple activities that help girls in decision making. There are multiple activities that help girls in thinking about focusing in on a customer. And you don't have to come up with the ideas. They're already there and ready for you. Additionally, put this on your calendar is a great thing that's up on our website now. It provides lesson plans, activities, and other ideas for leading a troop meeting or having themed events with the Girl Scouts in your life. It's all right there available for you. We hope that you will see our website as well as all these additional resources as something that's there for you at any given time. If you're someone who's an early morning person like I am, you can jump on the website at 5:30 and you can pull down any of those activities that you may be interested in doing later on that evening with your troop, your group, or the Girl Scout in your life. If you're a late night person and you really don't get your energy revved till 10 o'clock after you've finished other things, you can get on that website and again review all the activities, all the ideas that are there and available for you. And you can put those on your calendar and you can share those ideas with girls and then allow girls to pick and choose what are the things they want to do. Because as we said, girl planning is always a key part of Girl Scouting. Summer camp. Summer camp is one of our great resources in this council. We are really fortunate that we have 3 great locations. We have Rock Hill Resident Camp, which is in Mahopac. We have Rocky Brook Day Camp, which is in Eastchester. And we have Camp Addison Boyce Day Camp, which is located in Tompkins Cove. Not all councils have this many options for camp. And a lot of people don't recognize that going to a Girl Scout summer camp, there's a lot of Girl Scout programming that take place there. There are a lot of opportunities for girls. There's something for everyone. This summer, we have 49 sessions between all 3 of those camps in everything from arts, survival and outdoor skills, sports, STEM, culinary, the culinary arts. Our mystery program at Rock Hill is always popular and tons of fun. Again, there are additionally leadership opportunities, and we have tons and tons of activities and sessions for girls who love water. While at camp, what a lot of people don't realize is girls can actually earn badges and patches. There are 31 sessions where girls can earn badges. There are 4 sessions for CITs, counselors in training. Counselors in training is a really critical option for girls. this is where girls are really actually going to learn how to be a counselor. They can turn that into a business opportunity for them. They can then turn around and market themselves to other camps. Hopefully only our Girl Scout camps here at Girl Scouts Heart of the Hudson, but it's a great opportunity for girls to learn what it is to be a counselor in training and come back and actually work at our Girl Scout camps. We have Journey to the Gold, which allows young women to get in, and they're getting on that road to the Gold Award, and they want to do their journey in a fun summer environment. They'll get the opportunity to do all of the same summer camp opportunities, but at the same time, they will also get to earn their journey. There are also lots of council-owned patches that they earn at summer camp. Swim patches, archery patches, adventure patches. I really don't think it's an understatement to say that there's something for everyone. I've been in the Girl Scout arena for a very long time. I've been to a lot of councils. I used to consult with a lot of councils. This council really has it head and shoulders over a lot of councils in terms of the options that we offer at summer camp. Again, please take the opportunity to go up on our website. Look at our summer camp page. Our camp brochure is up there, as well as our applications are up there for summer camp. You have the opportunity to always ask questions if you're interested in summer camp at any given point. So we really want you to know that summer camp is an additional program opportunity. And you can go for 3 weeks, you can go for all summer, you can go for 1-week sessions. We have a lot of campers that are frequent flyers. They grew up in the camp. They would only go to Girl Scout Heart of the Hudson camps. We have young women who will spend some time at Rock Hill at our resident camp, but then we'll do some sessions at CAB, Camp Addison Boyce, our day camp, or they'll do some sessions at Rocky Brook Day Camp. So it really offers a lot of flexible opportunities for girls and adults. We also want to talk about the travel pathway that we offer. At Girl Scouts Heart of the Hudson, we can take you a lot of places, and there are a lot of opportunities. We have Salem, which lots of people love to go to in October. We offer Disney options. We offer an opportunity to go up to Vermont and do the So What journey. We are also offering trips to London, to Lucerne, and Costa Rica. This year, Girl Scouts Heart of the Hudson has partnered with EF Tours to offer all-inclusive tour packages for registered Girl Scouts. You cannot beat an all-inclusive package whenever you travel. These tours provide transportation, lodging, meals, breakfast and dinner in Europe, and 3 meals in Costa Rica, and a full-time tour guide, as well as a jam-packed itinerary of sightseeing, exploring, learning, and opportunities to delve into each country's unique culture. We wanted to give you some quick facts for you and your parents. All trips meet Girl Scout required girl-adult ratios. A troop leader or another registered adult is permitted to attend when you sign up 3 or more girls. Current prices are locked in through March 15th, and these prices are really, really, really reasonable for everything you're going to be able to get. All tickets to advertised visits/sites are included in the cost of your travel. So your ticket includes anywhere that you're going, any of the sites that you see, anything that you visit are included. Cookie credits can be used towards those trips. You know, cookie credits are another key thing that girls earn when they're part of the cookie program and when they're goal setting. A lot of our girls use the cookie program as a way to plan and guide themselves towards additional trips and opportunities. Well, cookie credits can be used towards these trips, and the profits can also be used by a troop. Have a conversation with your leader about how the money can be used. If you're the leader, you want to definitely have an opportunity about troop profits. Girls love to travel. Girls who have stayed in Girl Scouting, and this council, for those of you that don't know, we actually do a very good job of retaining girls all the way through. I know that there are a lot of troops, a lot of councils that tend to have a fall off for girls right after 5th grade. We seem to really retain girls all the way up through, and definitely a large number up into ambassadors. So this is a great opportunity for girls to have something to set their sights on. So talking to them about how do you plan for that? How do you manage your money? How do you save? How do you earn? And then you can take advantage of some of these great trips. An additional piece that's really important, when a lot of people travel out of the country, one of the things they really say, oh my goodness, are we going to have private bathrooms? Well, on these trips, you will. There's also a full-time tour director who will accompany, as well as GSHH staff. So when girls travel in Girl Scouting, they get the luxury of, again, safety is first, following all of the girl-adult ratio opportunities, but you're also getting a guide, a tour guide who knows what they're doing, who knows where they're going, who knows the best places to go, the best things to see. And also, you know you're going to have staff that you know and you've already interacted with. So at this point, we've pretty much covered almost everything that we have to offer, but there's lots and lots more. We didn't even cover all of the partnerships that we do. We didn't cover all of the things that girls can do at camp. We barely touched the surface on all of the programs that we've offered. We have offered 139 programs just in the last year. And those are, again, on a variety of programs. And that's just 5 program managers covering 7 counties offering 139 programs. Additionally, we are now getting, as we are today, we're getting really good at webinars. And so webinars are a really good option, particularly with our Strive for Silver program. We've had a lot of people take advantage of that. That's an additional resource, an additional opportunity, not just for our girls, but then the troop leaders and parents can be online and hearing at the same time, what are the requirements for the silver and for the gold? And what are those things that, how can adults support young women as they're trying to reach those heights? So we have lots and lots of things that you can do in our program department. Remember, program is program delivery as well as its cookies and fall product sale, as well as its summer camp. So we want you to know that all of that is available to you. Additionally, if you have questions about a particular program that's being offered and you're not sure if you know, the Girl Scout in your life is ready for that, or you're not sure if your troop is ready to take on something, or you're not certain how intense a particular outdoor program is going to be, you can always call one of our program managers or myself, and we're available to assist you at any time and provide you with the feedback and support that you need. So I'm going to stop here again, and I'm going to ask if you have any questions about any of our programs. We've had some questions about finding specific things on the website. We are fortunate to also have with us today Amanda Benton, who is
I'm the Marketing and Communications Manager for Girl Scouts Heart of the Hudson. So I figured the easiest way to show you how to find it is to actually take you there. So I am actually going to end the slideshow. We can go back to it if you have specific questions about something. So our website itself is girlscoutshh.org, and you're going to come onto here. The specific question was how to find the cookie section of the website. So if you look over here in this yellow panel to the left, you can click directly on cookies and more. And then if you scroll down, you'll see all the different parts of this section. The top part is everything new that's been happening this year. Digital cookie, gluten-free, cookie club, the Samoa party, which we're starting this year. And then underneath that, we have the different activity pages, which Octavia was mentioning. The cookie rookie page is for usually your first-time sellers, your daisies, your brownies. Maybe it's their second year. For people who are really just getting started, they need to understand what the cookie sale means, why they want to be involved with cookie sales, what the different types of cookies are, maybe getting your parents excited about it. And then the cookie varieties obviously just kind of gives them a little bit more information about that. The cookie activity page, we span that for girls K through 12, and we broke it up into different sections. So as Octavia was saying earlier, there are different goals in the cookie sale that girls want to learn. Goal setting, marketing, sales. We want them to know about the cookies themselves, money management. So under each of those categories, there are a variety of crafts, activities, games, competitions that we invite them to try. And we broke them down and gave them all the directions to this on our website. The other piece that Octavia mentioned on our website is under the Leaders tab, and this is Put This on Your Calendar. So if you go up to the Leaders tab on the top, and then scroll down under in this section, you'll see Put This on Your Calendar. And we break that down by month. It is currently February, so I'm going to click on January, February, and March, and you'll see the big holidays. So we started with Martin Luther King and Black History Month, Valentine's Day, World Thinking Day. We just had World Thinking Day, so if you clicked on that, it tells you the badges that GSUSA and our council has that kind of matches up with that. And then it provides a bunch of resources, games, histories, again, crafts, anything that you would be looking for to plan your own troop meeting. So hopefully that answers your question about the website. I'm going to go back to the PowerPoint.
We had another question. Can you use cookie credit for camp? You absolutely can. And so if you're interested in that, please make sure that you write it down on our camp application. And if you have any questions about how to manage that, our product sales managers or our camp staff can also assist you with that. There was a question, do the program offerings change throughout the year, and should I keep checking back? That was a fabulous question. I realized one thing we didn't talk about, how could we not? Our Connections Program Guide, which comes out every year. It's in a lovely format. We can boast that all of those pictures in that resource are our girls at this council, and they are participating in fun activities throughout the year prior to that. In that program guide, it's usually printed and available in September, which is the lead up into our new program year for October 1. And usually by the time we've printed it, there are additional program opportunities we've had. So while it definitely has things that are going to be happening throughout that year, October 1 to September 30th, you should always check back on our website because we continue to increase those program opportunities throughout the year. Just like we didn't know that we were going to be doing all this additional great opportunities with the martial arts group. That came up throughout the year. So if you only looked at our program guide, you wouldn't have been able to see that. So you always want to check the program guide, and you always want to make sure you're checking our website. And you definitely want to check the program calendar, which is on our website, because that's updated frequently. And when you click on that calendar on the website, it will actually take you directly to the registration page, so that if you see a program that's in that calendar you like, you don't have to worry about how do you find it. You click on that calendar and you click on that activity. It'll take you directly there. So keep your eyes and ears open. Continue to check headlines and happenings. Continue to check currents, because there's always new things happening. Another great question. A leader said, I'm a leader, but I may not be able to take the girls to an event. Can a parent or another adult register them and take them? Absolutely. That's the flexibility we have. The more adults you have involved, the more opportunities you afford girls. You know, and I encourage all of you troop leaders to really engage and recruit parents to be partners with you in that. And maybe you'll find a parent who will say, oh, I'm really interested in science. I'd love to take the girls to our science lab overnight that we do, where they go to Rock Hill, they spend the night, they turn the Rock Hill dining hall into a mad scientist lab, and the girls get lab coats and they do all kinds of science experiments. That may not be your thing as a leader, or you may not be available, but absolutely when you have other adults who are partnering with you to provide opportunities for girls, they can take the girls. All of you are asking such awesome questions tonight. The next question was, are there scholarships for camp? Yes, we call those Camperships. And if you check up on our website, you will find not just the camp application, you will also find the Campership application. Please make sure you don't miss that deadline, which I believe this year is March 12th. But it's up on the website. You can definitely apply for that with your camp application. You still have to do an application fee. There's a $75 deposit. I'm sorry, it's a $75 deposit that you have to put down for the session when you turn in your Campership form as well, because that does hold your spot in the session while we're going through the Campership process. And so we are very, very fortunate in this council that there are Campership funds that are set aside for girls to apply for. A follow-up question to one of our earlier questions was, if a parent takes girls to an event, do they have to be registered, and what type of training do they have to take? Yes, they need to be registered because they're taking girls to an activity or an event, and the type of training they need would depend on the type of event they're taking them to. Obviously, if they're taking them to an overnight, they're going to need that training. If they're taking them to a day event, let's say they're taking them to snowshoeing, there's no training needed for snowshoeing. The question was, who's the best person to contact if I have questions about program? Any program manager can assist you. If you have questions as well, my administrative assistant, Christina Wolf, can also take your questions. You can always ask questions of myself as well. On our website, there is a place where you can also submit questions. So if you have a question about anything, you can go on our website and submit a question, and we will get it to the right person and get back to you. There seems to be a little bit of confusion because there was a question about, isn't CPR and first aid needed when you take girls on a trip? We're talking only about council-sponsored events where there are staff, okay, where there are GSHH staff. That is not required if you are coming to a council event. Someone asked, we also have what we call here our early bird registration discount for summer camp. And that is if you pay in full for the session by the 27th of February, there is a 10% discount per session, not to exceed $100. So the deadline is this Friday. So you definitely want to get that in if you wanted to get the early bird discount. There was a question about Digital Cookie. There was some challenge with setting up their website for that. Please contact your product sales specialist. You can also send your questions to product sales at girlscoutshh.org. I always want to say GSHH, but it's product sales at girlscoutshh.org if you have a question. Our staff are helping to troubleshoot as well. If we cannot answer your question about how to assist you with Digital Cookie, we have the GSUSA staff who have been very supportive and very accessible and available to us. So we're happy to help in any way, shape, or possible with that. Again, for those of you who I can't believe anyone hasn't heard, but Digital Cookie is an additional way this year for the first time girls can actually increase their sales by going online, creating their own website, and actually sending out an invite to customers to order cookies online, and those cookies will be delivered directly to the customer. It's a very exciting time in Girl Scout Cookie Land. We're excited, and by the way, also our famous Girl Scout Heart of the Hudson cookie sale starts this Friday, February 27th. We are busy little bees. There's lots going on here in the program department and in the council. So we hope everybody's excited. We hope everybody's ready. And again, feel free to just contact anyone in the program department or the product sales department if you have any questions. We had 2 more people ask the question about using cookie credits for summer camp. Absolutely. I'm glad to hear you're asking that question. That's another benefit of cookie credits. Yes, you absolutely can. Please make sure you follow up on that as soon as possible. Those summer camp sessions are filling up, and with the discount deadline, people are vying for those coveted spaces at summer camp. We hope to see all of you there. There was a question about using 2015 cookie credits towards 2015 summer camp. It actually is not going to work out. The final payment for summer camp is due by April 15th. Cookie credits from the initial order will just start to be given out by that time. If, of course, they get out earlier than that and they're available, then absolutely they are. But this year there's going to be a timing issue, and I don't think 2015 cookie credits are going to be able to be used. But I love that thinking that they're going to be doing so well in the cookie sale, they're going to have lots of cookie credit to use. There's some goal setting for you. We had another fabulous question. How can I teach my parents about the cookie program? There is a wealth of information out there. One of the best things to do is to actually take the parent guide and have a meeting with the parents in your troop about the cookie sale. You can go online. You can actually email them the resources that we have on our website to kind of get them geared up. One of the things that we found that's been really great is kind of sending tips out. They can go to our website and see tips each week. I think one of the things that's really a great way to get your parents involved and how you tell them about it is, you know, the cookie sale should really be a family event as well. It should be the adults in the girl's life working with her on goal setting, working with her on strategies. And I think if you talk to the parents about that and talk to them about it from a programmatic standpoint, and also talking to them about, you know, your daughter may want a particular reward, but she can't get there on her own. And so it's going to take the parent and it's going to take the family to support her. That's a great way to get them involved. You can send them to our website. You can also reinforce for them reading the parent guide. The parent guide has a lot of helpful information. The other thing you can do is encourage them to make sure that they have a valid email address with us here at Girl Scouts Heart of the Hudson, because we started what we call Fresh Out of the Oven, or FOTO. It is a monthly newsletter that is going directly to parents and giving them all this great information about cookies. But if they do not have a valid email address on file with us, they're not going to receive that. You can also forward them information that you're getting about the cookie sale from us. That's a great way to say, wow, council shared this with us. Here's some great information for you. I do think for some of them, they think cookie sale and they just think about that Thin Mint that they love at 2 o'clock in the morning when it's cold out the freezer. And they're really sometimes forgetting all the work that the girls go into and all the great things that are there for girls to learn while they're selling those cookies and while they're engaging in that. So if you share that information with them, I think it brings a lot more awareness and it helps them then to get engaged. We had a question from Northern Dutchess if they're going to continue to get more programming. Yes, they are. In fact, Northern Dutchess accounted for 20% of all of our programming, over 20% of all of our programs were held in that area this year. We continue to strive to provide programming in all areas, and we will say that if we provide programs and we put them in a certain area, and unfortunately if those programs don't fill in that area, we then do need to put our resources elsewhere, but we continue to try to provide as much programming as we can to all areas of our council. You know, we're very fortunate to be in 7 counties, and so we really do strive to put programs in as many places as possible, but also to put them in a strategic place where you could be from multiple counties and you can still get there with ease. So we'll continue to provide that. We're seeing an increase in participation, which we are ecstatic about. We see and we know that you're all really excited about council programs, but we did want to take this opportunity to share some more information that you may not know. We're going to take maybe one more question, and then we're going to turn it over to Mary Bennis again. We had a question from someone who's a new leader and said she was not a Girl Scout herself, so sometimes she feels lost because she may not know the lingo, she's learning the ropes of Girl Scouting. So her question was, can she sit in on other troop meetings? Well, this is one of the great things about Girl Scouting and about being a sister to every Girl Scout. That you have the opportunity within your service unit. We know we have 106 service units throughout the council. That's how we divide up these wonderful 7 counties. And there's a service unit manager, or there's a membership services staff member who can always direct you to who are other troop leaders in the area, who is the service unit team, and who you can connect with. So you definitely can talk to the people around you, and you know, who are some of the best resources? The people who are experienced and have been there and done that. So you should definitely touch base with your service unit team. If you don't know who they are, please go on our website and touch base with our membership services managers, who are a great resource and can connect you with lots of volunteers who are already doing exactly what you're striving to do right now. So again, we thank you for this opportunity. We thank you for being on. Mary Bennis is going to take it from here, but we do want you to know that any questions we weren't able to get to, we will answer. I want to again thank Amanda Benton, who's been here helping and being supportive and answering questions, and I'm going to turn it over to Mary Bennis now.
Thank you, Octavia. That was absolutely wonderful. You were a wealth of information. And I also want to thank Pat Elwell and Laura Cornelis for being here with us tonight, so they too can become proficient in webinar usage. We know that it is so many of you are taking advantage of the webinars, that you can do this from your home and that you don't have to battle the cold and the snow. I do want to remind you that we will be having our next regional meeting webinar, so mark your calendars for March 23rd. Please watch for headlines and happenings where you can click and register for the upcoming webinar. You know that it's for all leaders and co-leaders and service unit team members and volunteers to join us and to have the opportunity to listen in on the specific topics. We'll be sending out the agenda in the headlines and happenings for the March regional meeting. And of course, we ask all of you to join us again. If for some reason you're on our call and you are not receiving headlines and happenings, you can connect with our Director of Marketing and Communications, Dorothy Forcina. It's DFORCINA@girlscoutshh.org, and just ask to request to be back in the loop and be able to receive that headlines and happenings. We did record this webinar, and we hope to have it up on the website. For those of you who joined us on our February 4th regional meeting webinar, we were not able to record it, but the notes should be up on our website shortly. The minutes will be up on our website. So anyway, we're going to close the call now, and we thank you for joining us, and we hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you.